Yes, what is up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Kirby on Sports Watchalong for the Packers against the Commanders on Thursday Night Football live on Amazon Prime. So pull up that game and you can watch along with me. Make sure you put in some comments and, just join me tonight. We're going to have a great time here like we do every time we do one of these streams. So, yeah, we're just waiting for the game to start. I didn't fully realize that it wasn't going to start until about 8:20, so I kind of started the stream a little too early. So that's why we had a long stream of starting soon video thing going. So, it was my bad. My bad. For now, it's just me. I don't know if Kirby's going to eventually join in for a little bit. No, so if he does, we'll add him into the stream. We'll see. But yeah, throw in some comments, join the discussion, and let's have a good time. We're waiting for the game to kick off. They're about ready to start. They're talking to Jordan Love right now. So the Packers wearing their all-white uniform, their snow out blizzard. I don't remember what they're calling it, but they're calling it something. But that's what they're wearing tonight, and it's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the all-white look. And the Commanders are wearing their traditional home jerseys. So, all right, let's bring it up. There it is, the score bug, which everybody seems to really, really enjoy. So, Gay to kick off and get us started here. And we're off. And he gets to about the 28-yard line, something like that. I don't know. All right, so the Packers starting us off here. Jordan Love was 9-6 last year. 25 for 11, even though he missed 2 games with a knee injury. He still had some pretty decent stats. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Love takes a snap, gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs gets about 3 or 4 yards, I want to say. Yeah, I know it's a nice hat, Kirby. It's a nice hat because I designed the logo. All right, 2nd and 6. Love in the shotgun. Jacobs goes a little bit in motion, gives it to Josh Jacobs. He gets stuffed. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Ooh. I think I have the clock perfectly in sync right now. This is a miracle. This never happens. I have it like perfectly in sync. Don't mess it up, Carlos. All right, 3rd and 3. Love in the shotgun. Receiver in motion, takes the snap, looks, throws it quickly, and they get the 1st down and out of bounds. And it's a 1st down, Packers. Oh, I botched something. Hold on, I botched something. Give me a second. Need to get this up and going. Love takes a snap, looks, gets another 1st down. So Wicks with 2 big catches. Ooh, Lattimore was definitely way out of position on that one. Give it to Jacobs again, and he's not going to really get much. Probably just a gain of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Yeah, I mean, he had one hell of a season last year, Josh Jacobs did. I mean, 1,329 yards. I mean, 15 touchdowns. That's solid. 2nd and 9, Love in the shotgun again. Tight end in motion. Fakes it to Jacobs, throws it quickly, and it's not there. Incomplete, and they're looking. Yep, there it is. There it is. We have our first flag of the game. It would be pass interference, I imagine. Yep. Pass interference on Lattimore, who clearly held him, so it'll be a 15-yard, or not a 15. It's going to be the ball's going to be placed on the spot foul. So I'm guessing it's an automatic first down. So Commanders defense kind of struggling here. Packers on the Commanders 40. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. Another flag. This time a false start. Or was it a false start? What was it? Yep. So take back 5 yards. Jacobs moved early. What's going on, dude? Welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are again. Hopefully we get another epic game like we did on Sunday night. Love looking long, and Wicks doesn't get it. Yeah, that wasn't a bad. I mean, Wicks was open. Who do you got winning this game? Second and 15. Love looks. Finds Romeo Dobbs, who goes out of bounds, and it'll be about 3rd and what? 3rd and 10. I'm going to say that's a 5-yard gain. Yeah, I got Green Bay also. So it's yeah. We'll see how they do. So they've kind of stalled here on this drive. Oh, whoops. 3rd and 9. Love takes a snap. He's going to look. He's got pressure in his face. Moves. There's a flag. There is a flag, and he gets it. And it is a touchdown, but there is a flag. There is a flag. Yep. So it's a 10-yard penalty. Uh-oh. Looks like Reed is hurt. Ooh, that's not pretty. Yeah, clear hold. Clear hold right there. I like Green Bay. I think the whole team has a lot of potential. I agree. They're super young, and given what we saw week 1, yeah, that's why I picked them to win this game too. And again, you're including Michael Parsons now too into this. Yeah. So Reed is coming off the field. It looks like it's his arm that's messing with him, even though he's playing with a fractured foot. So it's going to be 3rd and 19. Jaden Reed. Yep. All right, 3rd and 19. Let's see what the Packers can come up with here. They're out of field goal range at this point, or maybe not. I don't know. Kickers today can kick from freaking 70. Love takes a snap, looks. He's got some pressure, dumps it off quickly to the running back. He's going to get close and gets him back at least in a field goal range. Are they going to? Oh, no, it looks like they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. What is the official doing? I don't know if Jordan Love is actually going to run a play here. It's 4th and 3. Or are they going to just try to get them to jump? Oh, no, they actually run a play. Love looks long. Got him in. And it's broken up. Stopped by the defense. What a great job by the Commanders D there. The guy, the guy was open. It's just the pass didn't get there in time. What a play. What a play. That was great. Great, exciting sequence right there. Give me that back. Fix the clock here. 25. Okay, our first bit of excitement in this game. Let's see how Jaden Daniels does when he gets out here. But yeah, I like Green Bay as a whole team. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of potential for sure. And like I was saying earlier, the addition of Micah Parsons has really elevated that defense. And even though he only played 29 snaps on Sunday, I mean, he made 8 impactful plays. So imagine what it's going to be like once he's fully ingrained in the team. It's going to be intense, man. And honestly, I don't blame people for picking the Packers to win the Super Bowl whenever, if they can. I mean, we'll see. They look really good against Detroit, but also Detroit is going through a lot of changeover. So that could be part of why Green Bay looked so good. So this is their first, this is a real good test because the Commanders were phenomenal last season and they looked decent in against New York. So obviously there's a lot of room to grow for both teams. And I do still really like what the Commanders did this offseason. Getting Debo, re-signing Scary Terry, beefing up that offensive line. They did a lot of good stuff. Sterling Sharp. All right, so the Commanders are taking Jaden Daniels and the Commanders offense taking the field. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball on their own, give or take 33.5-yard line. Daniels in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, dumps it quickly to Eckler, and Eckler gets about 2 yards and goes out of bounds. Oh, so that's why. That's why the umpire was like all up in the way. That makes sense. 2nd and 7. Let's see what these guys can do. Ertz in motion. Daniels takes it, looking towards Ertz, moves around, looking. Oh, he's in trouble. And he gets sacked. And it's going to be about a 3rd and 9. He had to get rid of that ball. That's something he's got to learn. Hey, like if it's not there, just get rid of it. Oh. Oh, Michael was on the field. Nice. All right, so 3rd and 8. So we only lost like a yard. Jaden takes the snap, looks. He's got pressure all around him, dumps it quickly to Eckler. Eckler's not going to get there, so it's going to be a 3 and out for the Commanders. Not a great offensive start. Not a great start for them at all. Offensively, at least. Defense ended up getting the stop, but offensively, a lot of pressure. Michael Parsons was right there. He was right there talking smack to Jaden right there. Trustway, Kirby's favorite player. There it goes. And oh, he's not. Oh, wow. Mistake. Oh, no, wait. Is there a flag? Yeah, there's a flag. I didn't see him ever call for a fair catch, so. Oh, there is no foul. So everything clear. So gotcha. Yeah. So 8:08 left in the first quarter. Both teams have had one possession. It's been pretty. I mean, the Packers were moving a little bit. Then they got the false start, and that kind of like stagnated their drive. Well, no, because then they got close on that 3rd and what was it, 15, 3rd and 15. They got close, and then they went for it, and it was just the play just didn't work out. They went for it all, basically. They were going for the touchdown instead of the first down, and yeah, it just didn't work out. Great defensive play by the Commanders, and then Jaden Daniels just didn't do anything. It looks like the pass rush was a little much for him. So now we get to see does that offensive success that the Packers had early, does it continue on? Do they still keep that going, or is this Commanders defense about to clamp things down? Because they kind of were shooting themselves in the foot, especially with that pass interference call on Lattimore. But they did just lose Jaden Reed. So he's not going to be out there for this drive, I don't think. I don't know. He's not out of the game yet, so they haven't really given us an update on him. So yeah, it looks like Parsons is going to be definitely way more involved in this game than he was last on Sunday. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm still baffled by that trade. That trade makes no sense to me, like at all. like at all. I still don't get that trade. Why would that, why would, and now the Cowboys are hosting Jadeveon Clowney. And it's just like, God, you guys had the generational talent. Like, he's a has-been. I mean, I'm not saying Jadeveon Clowney wouldn't help, but the Cowboys, but like, you had Micah Parsons, like, and you had him under contract. It was just a petty move. All right, 1st and 10. Packers pin deep in their territory. Takes the snap, fakes it to Jacobs, throws it quickly to the tight end, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. And he's pushing for more, and they finally get him down. Yeah, Kraft gets the first down. All right, so here's the update on Jaden Reed. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm guessing it's going to be like a dislocated shoulder or something. Looks like that's going to be the injury of the year, guys. Dislocated shoulders. 1st and 10, ball at like the 19-yard line. Love takes it, gives it to Jacobs. Gets a pretty decent gain. So 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up with about 7 minutes left. Second and 6 now. Oh, so it was only a 4-yard? I thought it was a 5-yard. Okay. Love takes a snap. Looking. Goes long. Has Kraft wide open. Kraft is getting a lot of... Oh, man. He gets down to the 20-yard line. The Commanders 20. Ooh, that's not... Yeah. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, completely botched the coverage there. The safety went where he should have gone with Kraft, but instead he went with the guy who was crossing the field. So not messed that up. So 1st and 10. Packers in the red zone. Jacobs gets nothing. Great response. Martin and he's on the pup list. Just say the pup list, Kirk Herbstreit. Jesus. You didn't have to try to sound it completely out. Just say the pup list. I still don't know how I feel about Guardian caps. Like, I get they make them safer, but God, do they look kind of dumb. Jordan Love takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's under intense pressure, throws it up for Kraft, but instead just throws it away. It was definitely a screenplay. So it'll be 3rd and 9. So after that big play, it's been 2 plays that haven't really resulted in anything. All right, Love in the shotgun, changing the play or pointing something out. Ooh, he got me on that one. 4, 3. Okay, takes the snap. Looking. Moving around. Can he run for it? He's going to take off. He's going to try to go. Oh! What a hit. What a hit by Jordan Love. Lowered that shoulder. Watch this. This is wow. Wow. Okay. Runs out, looks. He's going to fight for it. He's going to fight for every yard. Boom! Lowers that shoulder. What a great play by Jordan Love. And then he gets a little bit extra. So it's going to be a first down as we get under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. It looks like a non-contact injury, so that might be a problem. That might be a problem. So even though it was a great play, it looks like the Packers might have lost Kraft. I don't know. It didn't look like anything too serious, but it's usually those types of injuries that usually result in something very bad happening. So I will say Amazon does have great, like they definitely invest in their the presentation of their product. So everything looks crisp and clean. Unlike some stations, Fox, who stuff looks so bad. Although, like, what in terms of like their camera quality, it's never great. Whereas like Amazon and NBC, their pictures always crystal clear. I always love watching games on. That's why I'm glad the Super Bowl is on NBC this year. I love it when the Super Bowl is on NBC. It just feels bigger on NBC. Also, isn't this going to be Tarico's first Super Bowl? I'm pretty sure it is because the last time the Super Bowl was on NBC was Rams Bengals. So that means then it was on Fox, and it was on CBS, and then it was on Fox again. And yeah, now it's on. Yeah, so this is going to be Tarico's first one because that Super Bowl was Al Michaels. And then, of course, they've switched to Mike Tirico. I don't like that I'm getting the little like box thing on my thing that says add liquid IV hydration thing to my cart for Amazon. I don't like that. Okay, like, stop. Consumerism, final boss at this point. Now the commercials, I can just add it to my cart. No, let's stop. Let's stop that. All right, so Kraft is up. Maybe it was a cramp. So first and goal for the Packers. Love quickly to Dubs, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Packers. Yeah, that is crazy that it started on their own 4-yard line and it went 96 yards. That's crazy. What a great drive by the Packers. And defensively, not the best showing for the Commanders. And McManus makes it, so it'll be 7 points. So it's 7-0 Packers. Commanders have to respond here. Definitely got to respond. Jordan Love looked pretty crisp in that drive. But yeah, Jaden Daniels needs to get this team going. They need something big here. Because clearly this defense might struggle a lot. Whew, that's not great. I mean, look, we're still in the first quarter, and the Commanders have only had the ball once, and the Packers just went on a super long drive down the field, that started on their own 4. So, like, what do you expect? Like, they're gonna be outgaining the Commanders when the Commanders have only had the ball once and they went 3 and out. But yeah, definitely the Commanders got to get going here because it's clear that the Packers are feeling it. They're still riding that high that they had beating the Detroit Lions. McManus kicks it off. And it's going to be a fair catch. So the ball will be at the 35 for Jaden and the Commanders offense. Look, this is going to be a big test for the Commanders, man. This is going to be a good early season I guess measuring stick game for them where they can really see like where they're at, considering that the Packers are one of the best teams right now in the NFL so far. We've only played 1 week, but when you got Micah Parsons and you got this stout young defense, yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for them. But I mean, they made it to the NFC Championship game and they look good against the Giants. I think the Commanders are going to compete very well tonight, hopefully. Daniels gives it to Eckler, and Eckler's tackled immediately. Lucas Van Ness just blew that play up completely. Appreciate the follow. Yeah. Jaden should have pulled that. In the pistol. I think that's Eckler still in the backfield. Debo in motion. They give it to Eckler again. He gets a little more this time, but they're being very conservative. I don't necessarily understand. I mean, you got Debo, you got Scary Terry, you got Ertz, you got weapons. So Micah Parsons in for third down. Yeah. That number 1 goes hard, though. It does go hard. Jaden alone in the shotgun, looking under pressure, throws it to Eckler. Eckler does not get there. He's a yard short. Hold the phone. There is a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on Allegretti. Yeah. Ooh, that could have been roughing the passer for sure. That could have been roughing the passer had that pants the face not stuck. So 3rd and 17. Commanders are in an impossible position. Give it quickly to Lane, and he's just immediately taken down. It's not going well for the Commanders offense right now. So, yeah, 4th down. Yeah, Tressway. Looks like he's getting more work than anybody tonight. He's actually going to earn his paycheck. Gets it. Phew, what a bomb of a punt. Ooh, great job. Great coverage. So at exactly 2 minutes, which my clock will go all the way down to 2 minutes. Yeah, it's 7-0 Packers. Washington's struggling to get anything going offensively, which is not good because right now they're getting kind of carved up on defense. Fix that up. Perfect. 2 minutes on the dot. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the Commanders have to do offensively here. They're just, if I think Jaden's a little bit on edge right now. They're getting a lot of good pressure, and they're doing a good job of shutting down this running game. They're definitely being very conservative with their play calling for some reason. You got to get Debo involved, man. You got to. He's a super dynamic player. Honestly, they should have gone with like a quick little like toss pass to him on that last play, but that got called back. That's what it looked like it was kind of setting up for. That it was going to be a jet sweep type thing. But yeah, they got to get their playmakers involved here. You got to get Ertz involved. You got to get Debo involved. You got to get, McLaurin involved. It's not like the Commanders are hurting for weapons here. It's not as if, the Packers they're outgunned here. They're definitely not. So I'm just not liking what I'm seeing offensively from the Commanders so far. It's been lackluster, and I'm expecting a little more. In terms of the Packers, they're feeling themselves. So we need some more from the Commanders here if they want to make this into a game, because they very well might fall a little bit further down. Bart Starr was an NFL champion at 27. Brett Favre won his first championship at 27. And let me guess, Aaron Rodgers won it at 27. And let me guess, Jordan Love is 27. I mean, look, they have a pretty solid team. And so long as he can stay healthy, which again, I don't think he was healthy for most of the last year, I think they can make some noise. Love quickly to Golden, and he gets about 5. Yeah, it's all downhill after 27. I would know. Talking about something that I don't know. Ugh, get that out of here. Love looking. Oh, they get him. The Commanders defense gets him. Jacob Martin. All right, good. We got some life here. Kind of want to get rid of this, actually. Yeah, let's get rid of this. We'll do it later. 3rd and 14. We'll do it later. 3rd and 14. Love takes the snap looking. He's got some time. He throws it quickly. And they're not going to get it. So a good defensive stop by the Commanders. So are they just going to run it down? Or are they going to fake it? They're lining up as if they're going to go for it here, but they could just be trying to run out. They're like, the game clock is going to run out. If I'm the Commanders, I don't move. Yeah, they're just trying to get them to jump. 3, 2, 1. Nope. That's it. That is it. All right. At the end of 1, it is 7-0 Packers. It looks as if the Commanders have made a stop here, but no promises, I guess. How do I get rid of this? I used to be able to get rid of it, but I don't necessarily know how to get rid of this. Give me this. don't know. I guess we're getting some spam. Remove the space. No, I'm okay. I don't want to remove the space. We'll grow organically. All right, let's kind of look at some of these stats right now. Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love is off to a great start. 8 for 11, 128 yards, 1 touchdown. Obviously, he got sacked on this drive, so not the best on this drive, at least. And then, of course, they were moving the ball on their first drive, and then they went for it on 4th down, and it just didn't work out. The Commanders made the stop there, got carved up on the last drive. And then it looks as if they've made a great defensive stand here. So we'll see how that is going to play out. Jordan Love is the leading rusher for the Packers too, with 14 yards on that one rush. So that was crazy. He lowered his shoulder. He made a Mahomes move there. I was bringing back to Patrick Mahomes no matter what. Somehow, some way. I always do. I don't know why. It's just everything ties back to him. Kraft is their leading receiver, obviously with that huge play there on their second drive, 72 yards on 2 receptions, 3 targets. It was a 57-yard play. That was the longest play so far. In terms of the Commanders, I mean, not much is going. Jaden Daniels is 3 for 3, but he's only got 9 yards. So like I said, you got great weapons on this team, and you're leaning a little too much on Eckler. And Eckler's not getting much. Thanks, Jerry. Wow. Yeah, they're leaning a lot on Eckler, and Eckler's not getting much. So, all right, here comes the punt. We bring back the score bug. And there is a flag. So face mask on the Packers, it looks like it's going to be. That's what Kirk Herbstreit just said. Shout out to the star of the show, Chief. He's always going to make his appearance known somehow, some way. It's Chief. Personal foul, face mask, kicking team. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's see if Jaden Daniels can get something going. Now they got some decent field position here. Yeah, 11 total yards in the first quarter. 9 of it was passing. So let's see what they can do here in the second quarter. Let's see if they can get something going here. Takes the snap, gets it quickly to Debo, and Debo is immediately shut down. Immediately shut down. That's not great. That is not great at all. But Jaden Daniels is now 4 for 4. He's throwing a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen. 4 for 4 for 9 yards. Come on, Jaden. Let's get something going here. Fakes it, looks, quickly dumps it to Debo. Defender falls down. Debo gets some more yardage, and he goes out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and about, 4, I want to say? 3rd and 3. Yeah, they got to get him more involved. They got to figure out. They got to get Debo going. They got to get Terry McLaurin going. And again, Ertz is still the security blanket, so got to get him going as well. Daniels in the shotgun. Ertz in motion. Takes the snap. Quickly passes it. And it's caught by Scary Terry, and it's a first down. All right, good. All right, let's go. Good. They got something going here. They got something going. Let's go. There we go. Jaden Daniels looking. He's under intense pressure from Micah Parsons, and he gets a couple of yards, but Micah Parsons was on him. Trust me, I would be absolutely terrified if Micah Parsons was chasing me too. So Cornley Jr., yeah, he got beat soundly on that play. Second and 9. Takes the snap, looks. Oh, throws it behind. I can't say that guy's name. Oh, whoops. That was an incomplete pass. Okay, JCN. Fix the clock. Ba-boom. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. Micah Parsons is in the middle or on the inside. Daniels takes the snap. Good protection. Throws it up, and they go. Oh, no! Brown dropped it. Noah Brown, who will give you about maybe 5 good games a season, drops it. So another stall out for the Commanders. Oh, yeah. That should have been a penalty. That really should have been a penalty. Micah Parsons. Yeah, that was a good job by the Packers. Oh! Wait, did it touch him? Did it touch him? Did it touch him? I thought it touched him. It looked like it touched him. Show me the replay. It looked like it touched him. But there was also like no reaction that way, so maybe not. I think it bounced like right behind the guy. What's happening? Okay. Timeout and commercial break. And I guess during that, they're going to maybe potentially look at it. But for some reason, they don't want to show the replay, which is weird. Yeah. This Commanders offense is really struggling right now. Honestly, they are not getting it going. And luckily, it's still a 7-0 game. But, like, they got to put some points on the board here soon, or this is going to get out of hand quickly, especially with the Commanders being, or I'm sorry, with the Packers being at home in Lambeau. Yeah. What's up with you? What's up with you, big guy? You want to say hi? Say hello. Say hi to the people. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Got nothing. He's got nothing. Just wants Jaden Daniels to play better. Let's see who the Commanders even have coming up after this game. Let's see. Commanders games. So they got the Raiders next week at home. Then they go to Atlanta. Then they got the Chargers. They got the Bears. Then they got the Cowboys. Then they go to Kansas City on Monday night, which probably doing a live stream for that one. We'll see if Kirby will watch with me. Yeah, I mean, these receivers are playing great for Green Bay, but what really, like, the Commanders, like I said, the Commanders have better receivers in my opinion. At least their 1 and 2 are better than what Green Bay has, and they just haven't made an impact. Love takes a snap, goes long, bombs it, and barely misses. Matthew Golden had it, and Jordan Love overshot it. Jeez, thanks Amazon for like just throwing it in there. Like didn't even like give me like no chance. You can't have this. This is an Oreo. Loving a shotgun. Takes a snap, gives it to Jacobs. And Jacobs gets about 8 yards. What the? Third and 1. Can they make a stop? Oh, they almost had him. But yeah, Jacobs gets the first. Yeah, this Commanders offense is struggling. But we've talked about it so far. Commanders have the ball, what, 3 times now? And haven't really done much with it. Craft in motion. Love gives it, fakes it to Jacobs. He's looking long. He's going to bomb it again. Gets it. Was he in? It doesn't look like he was in. Yeah, it does not look like he was in. Oh, no, he was. I think he was in. Actually, I think he made that catch. I would challenge it. Yeah, that's a catch. What an incredible catch. There it is. The challenge flag has been thrown. That was a catch. Can they do an expedited review? Yeah, Heath. That was a great catch by Heath. Okay, so watch. Okay, so done. Yep, it is a completed catch. Expedited review. Thank you, God, for expedited reviews. So, yeah, that is a catch. Yeah, great catch by him. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the, I don't even know what yard line. I guess they got past the 50 for sure. Clock starts back up. Hicks in motion. Give it to Jacobs. Jacobs gets about a yard and maybe 2 yards, 3 yards now. So big plays. Big plays are what's hurting the Commanders right now. And yeah, that's the thing. It is only 7-0, but it does feel like the Packers are kind of dominating this game so far. I mean, they are the ones who are moving the ball offensively, while maybe again in 2 drives they didn't get in. They got in on 1 drive, and they might be getting in on this drive. Love takes it, looks, throws it to Dobbs. Dobbs gets the first down and more. And gets about to the 25-yard line and then is out of bounds. Lattimore's getting cooked. Oof. Oof. Oh, that was terrible. Yeah, Lattimore's like way out of position. Left him wide open. So 1st and 10. Gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs gets it just blown up immediately. So that's the thing. The Commanders' defense is doing great, stopping the run for the most part. Now, the Packers are getting some good yardage plays from the run, but just like in the past game, they're really struggling. So it's kind of the same thing that we've kind of seen from last season, where the secondary is still kind of an issue for the Commanders. All right, Love under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick pass to Kraft. Kraft fights the guy off. He's going to go, and he gets another first down for the Packers. And it'll be about a 1st and goal. Jeez. 8 minutes left. 1st and goal. Jacobs takes it. He fights for it, but he's like 2 yards short. 2nd and goal. Line up. Give it to Jacobs again. He's going to fight it, and it's a touchdown for the Packers. Josh Jacobs. Jeez, that's crazy. A 96 and a 92-yard drive. And now it's 13-0 Packers. Appreciate the follow. I don't have a Discord. Sorry. And the kick is good. So it'll be 14-0 Packers. Commanders got to respond here. They got to respond. Because this is not going well for them at all. Calm down, Kirby. It's the worst offense right now. Your offense is what's really struggling. We're talking about the defense. It's 14-0. When the Commanders stopped them on 2 drives, your offense hasn't done anything. The hell are you talking about? Worst defense in the National Football League. So dramatic. Que dramática. Now, if you say it was the worst secondary, I can't even say you guys are the worst secondary. Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect to be happy. But pump the damn brakes. But pump the brakes, my brother. There's still a lot of football to be played here. And all it takes is one spark for the Commanders to get going. But they got to get going. They need points here. They need something because they do get the ball in the second half. Ideally, you want a touchdown here, make a stop, maybe get a field goal before halftime, and then see what you can do in the second half. But you need points on this drive. You can't, they can't go 3 and out. They can't. It's Claire Underwood. Interesting. The girlfriend. Not locked in. But maybe I should, since it's got Claire Underwood in that show. I just read the username. Brutal. Brutal start for the game for the Commanders, for sure. Uh-oh. That's not a good sight. All right, what happened here? Oh, ouch. Yeah, not pretty. Nothing, it wasn't gruesome, but you could tell it hurt. All right, so we're going to be on a long extended commercial break here. Sure. How about you jump on, you stooge? Here, you know, we're going to call you out personally. How about you jump on, you stooge? Let your feelings out. Maybe wait until halftime. Halftime. Come on halftime. By the way, we will be doing a live stream Saturday night at like 11 p.m. for Canelo versus Crawford. Definitely want to do a live stream for that one, but just the main event. We're not going to be watching any of the other fights because honestly, I don't know jack about the other fights. I only care about Canelo Crawford, and it's on Netflix for free. Well, I guess you have to pay for it, but.
Hi there.
No, hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. Give me a second.
I got you.
All right, you stooge. I can hear you now.
Hello, Corliss. How are you?
Hello, my 4-time loser friend.
I'm just chilling in the basement with Pops watching the game. But so far, I mean, you know, I'm a little bit overreacting right now. But
you overreact all the time. Stop the cap.
Green Bay looks pretty good right now. I'll say that. I mean, their defense is stopping Jaden Daniels and the explosive offense. I mean, the 2 passes to Deebo Samuel right there. I mean, you know, just plugging up what the Commanders doing offensively. I mean, the Commanders secondary, but you look at the front line of the defensive line, and I mean, they're plugging up the run good. It's just the passes in the secondary. I don't really agree with what Lattimore has been doing, because every catch that was in his zone, somebody made a big.
He's been playing awful. He's been playing terrible.
I really don't like Lattimore. I'm going to be
well, I told you that he wasn't going to be the same like shutdown corner when you guys traded for him last season. I told you he wasn't going to be the same shutdown corner that he used to be.
I didn't like the trade, period.
That's not run the tape. You actually did like the trade.
Well, I mean,
you actually liked the trade when it first happened. Yes, you did.
I forget.
And I had to tell you, hey, he's not the same guy anymore.
Here's my dad. Say hi, Dad.
Hey,
Hi, Dad.
That was before we saw him play. He hadn't played good in the Washington uniform yet.
I agree.
Yes. So there we are.
After he gets it to about the 30-yard line.
But I wanted to pop in just to give some of my thoughts. I mean, I'm limited because we have a different setup situation with some family coming over, but wanted to provide some of my thoughts and insights. But as always, it looks like you're locking it down in the studio over there with all the fancy tech and graphics and stuff. It looks good.
That's what I do, baby. It's what I do. I always up the production for this thing. But yeah, I agree with your thoughts completely. This Commanders offense has been completely stifled. And let's see if they can get something going here on this drive. They need to get something going.
Got any snacks for the game?
Just Oreos.
Oreos.
Just some Oreos. It can't really eat on stream. It's like it's not a good product when you're eating on stream.
Yeah.
So what did he say? I didn't hear him.
Yeah, it's like they have timeout.
They do. I usually eat like either before. Oh, what a catch! What a catch by McLaurin. Yeah, I usually eat like either before the game or sometimes I'll grab something quick during halftime. But I learned from my very first one, the first SummerSlam stream, it's just not a great product when you're eating during the actual stream.
You know, it's funny. Last time we watched Carlos, we were 2 plays behind.
Yeah.
With him.
Got it. Coleman is injured.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Great. Going back off topic here, I'll let you get back to it in a moment, but just watching the interview, Dan and the Ravens coordinating the polo and the hats, I really liked it.
Well, we were both wearing the polos and I was wearing the hat, and he was like, "Oh, let me go grab the hat. That way we can match." And I was like, "All right, perfect. Let's do it."
There we go.
I wore this to work. Well? This is my new work hat too. So
there you go. There you go.
It's a very nice hat. It's very comfortable.
Yeah.
If you guys want some of the swag that we got, I don't know, are these for sale yet?
I mean, if people want to pre-order stuff, that can definitely happen.
Well, you got to give the link or all that stuff. You got to start promoting it. But yeah, definitely when these go on sale, I would 10 out of 10 recommend these hats. They're comfortable. They fit perfectly. And I mean, just look at that logo. That logo's fly as hell.
I wish it was a little bit bigger on the hat, but I mean,
I think it's a good size.
Oh, okay.
I think what we need is leather patch hats.
Yeah,
that'd be complicated.
I don't even know how to even get into. Think about.
I don't either.
Small baby steps,
Yeah, one step at a time.
One step at a time, but it's. Let's see.
Oh, almost picked.
Carlos, just hope I don't throw TV out the window by the end of the night.
Yeah, you probably won't. It's only week 2. Relax. You guys are playing a Super Bowl contender here, so
I mean, after what you've seen, because I have some thoughts. Do you think Green Bay is legit here?
I do. I think that they are a very good team. Jordan Love looks crisp. He looks sharp back there. He looks like he's taken his game to another level. And this Packers defense is pretty stout.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Ooh, Brown gets close.
And I know it's early, but really think that the Packers are a legit team this year that can really make some noise. I know it's early, stuff can change, but even with the injury to I think it was Reed, the 2 offensive linemen, they still look pretty.
They get the first down, beautiful. So. I mean, they were already kind of at least playoff team without the addition of Micah Parsons. I think the addition of Micah Parsons definitely makes them into a Super Bowl contender for sure. And we've seen how the rest of the North looks. I don't really think there's many teams that are going to knock out this Packers team.
I mean, based early on, I could see maybe the Vikings, but at the same time,
I don't think the Vikings even are going to.
Yeah. But I mean, you see the offense start to pick up. Well, just have to wait and
because
see.
they have to. They got to get something going here. Like I said, you guys have to get a score here, make a stop, get a score before halftime, and then you guys are back in the game.
Hopefully so.
Especially since you guys get the ball to start the second half. And especially right now, Micah Parsons on the sideline. You got to take advantage of that.
I got you. All right, well, I might check back in later, but doing good stuff and good to see you again.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I guess if things turn around, you definitely got to hop back on.
Yeah. Hey, I got to tell you something before I sign off, though.
What's that? That you lost the pick'ems 4 years in a row?
No, I was going to say the resident 4-time loser basement dweller signing off.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes. All right, back to it. 3rd and 5. 4:37 left. My clock is like way ahead for some reason. I was trying my best to keep up during that conversation. Daniels looks, Dobbs it long. Yeah. 4th and 5. They're in field goal range. That's good enough, I guess. So 4:32 left in the half. Try to get it to Terry McLaurin, but overthrew it. And yeah. So Gay with a 51-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Commanders are on the board. 3, not 2. 3. There we go. Scoreboard was being a little complex. So the Commanders get a little something going to get points on the board. They gotta get a quick stop here, and then they gotta at least get another field goal or a touchdown. Ideally a touchdown. That way it's a 14-10 game going into halftime, and then you guys get the ball to start off the second half and hopefully can go down and score and take it 17-14. There's a game, strategically, but it's also about execution here. And we'll see if the Commanders can execute this and stop look, Roger Goodell is there. And we can see if they can stop the Packers offense right now. Because the Packers offense has been doing great, but they've stopped them twice. So it's not as if they can't. And we're off. And Wilson goes. And he's got up to about the 26. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I guess this is the game of the Lombardis because I forgot Lombardi ended up coming to Washington at some point. Don't have to wear that headphone anymore since I'm not talking to Kirby. Kraft in motion. Love takes a snap. Hands off to 83. I don't know who 83 is. I didn't start the clock. And he goes out of bounds after getting a first down. So it's going to be 1st down and 10. So not a great start. God, that's the stadium I definitely want to go to one day is Lambeau. I think every football fan should go to Lambeau once. And I want to go. It looks like a great experience. Williams. That's his name. Williams. All right. Love. 2nd down and 2. Takes a snap. Gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs bounces out. Gets the 1st down. And it's not going well for Les Commanders. Pause. A holding call. Love that for the Commanders defense. I'll be honest, I actually totally forgot that. Yep, there's Josh Harris. He's a managing partner. Let's be honest, he's the owner. 2nd and 12. Some motion. Love looks, dumps it. They got it wrapped up perfectly. Bobby Wagner. And probably no gain. Bobby Wagner still got it. So 3rd and 11 here. So this is a big 3rd down. Big 3rd down for the Commanders. They got to get a stop here. Love looking. Oh, he's under pressure. He bounces out. He's looking. He's going to dump it long. He's got nobody, and it is incomplete. Perfectly played. So it'll be 4th and 11. So good stop by the Commanders. That's what they needed. Now they need a touchdown here to get back into this game. Yeah, that holding call really, really worked in the Commanders' favor there. It was good. So yeah, then you got all 3 timeouts, so they're perfectly ready to go. Kick. Oh, whoa. Don't want to get a roughing the kicker call. Oh, Lane with a great return. The Commanders are going to have phenomenal field position. Well, not phenomenal, but great field position here. So fantastic work on that punt return. That's really cool. It's just like a museum for football. All right, so here we go. Commanders need a touchdown. They're at about their 43-yard line. Last play before a 2-minute warning. Ertz in motion. Daniels looks, moves forward, and is going to get out of bounds. 1:55, and we are at the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes, 3 timeouts for the Commanders. They can definitely do it here, I think. They definitely can get this touchdown, hopefully, and make this into a game. Because so far, the Packers have pretty much done most of the heavy lifting in this game, and that's why they're up 14-3. But that Commanders defense, at least the defensive front, has done a pretty decent job of getting the stops. And even though the secondary has struggled in this game, they have, Lattimore did make that last, pass breakup. And then on top of that, on that 4th down on their first drive, was the secondary who stopped it. But it's just, you can see that the Packers, and had it not been for that holding call on the Packers, Packers probably would have still been driving at this point. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, the Commanders make this into a game and a little more exciting. Get the touchdown here, go into halftime, come out of halftime, get the ball, and put up another score. Boom, you get the lead, and you're up by 3. And then we're off to the races. Funny how they're doing a hair thing, and now he doesn't have hair. He cut it off. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that commercial yet with Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence. I don't know any car wash that like goes through that without you in the car. I don't think I've ever seen a car wash like that before. Just saying. I don't know how real this commercial is because any car, like automatic car wash, you're in the car. You don't have to get out of the car. All right, so it's 2nd down and 2 minutes or 1:55 left in the game. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun, gives it to Eckler. Eckler goes and gets the first down. Yeah, you don't call a timeout yet. You can go about the first minute without calling a timeout, but once you get to the 1 minute mark, you better call a timeout, in my opinion. I think that's how you play this. Daniels gives it to Eckler again, which is kind of crazy. Like, I understood getting the first down, but running it again, a little crazy. 1:23 left. So Daniels in the shotgun, 2nd and 5, approaching that 1 minute mark. Oh no. Oh no. False start on the offense. Laramie Tunsil moved. And I think because the clock is running, there might be a 10-second runoff. And I think Washington is burning a timeout so that the 10-second runoff doesn't happen. I think. I don't know. I think they said something about it. I don't know. No. They did the 10-second runoff. So 59 seconds left. Ooh, quick pass, Deebo Samuel. And Micah Parsons was... Oh, no, there's a fumble. Was it out? Was it out? Was it out? No, it's clear. He was down. You got to burn a timeout. What are we doing? Like, there's 30 seconds. You have 3 timeouts. Burn a timeout. This is terrible clock management here. This is awful clock management. Daniels takes the snap, looks, sees nothing, under intense pressure, sits, throws it, and almost gets it intercepted, incomplete. That was terrible clock management there. Call a timeout. You wasted so much time there. What are we doing? What is the point of having, like, why are you saving your 3 timeouts? You can't take them into the, well, whatever. Ooh, went overshot that. So 58-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is no good. So the Commanders don't leave with points to end the half. An absolute disaster, horrible clock management, terrible penalty that pushed them even further back. And the Commanders are behind the 8 ball now. With 13 seconds left, you're going to use all 3 timeouts. You're going to get the ball back with like 2 seconds left at best. At best, you'll get like 2 minutes or 2 seconds. All right, Love in the shotgun. I imagine they're just going to hand it off. Oh, no, they're actually going to go for it. Love goes for it a little long, gets it out of bounds. Wicks, 8 seconds left. And they also as well have all 3 timeouts. Oh, also there was a 10-second runoff. Just burn a timeout there so that the 10-second runoff doesn't happen. Just terrible clock management by the Commanders. I don't like it when they don't know how to manage the clock. Love gives it to Jacobs, and Jacobs gets there, but that'll probably be it. Oh, wait. McManus is coming out, which is kind of crazy. I quickly called a timeout there, so 4 seconds. 2nd and 2, but they're going to go for a field goal here. A 48-yard field goal attempt. Okay, I felt like this was a little further out. I thought this was going to be like a 60-yarder, but okay. So a 48-yard field goal attempt. You see, this is how you run a quick offense here. Puts it up, and he also doinks it off. No good. So there are no points from any team to finish the second half. Both kickers missed the field goals. And we're going to halftime 14-3. Commanders get the ball to start the second half. But what a missed opportunity for the Commanders. They had a chance to put more points on the board. They don't put points on the board. And then the Packers execute perfectly in 13 seconds to get into field goal range. And McManus completely botches that. So Dan Quinn's got some things he's got to clean up. I think the Packers are playing pretty decently so far. I mean, there's not much to really say here. The Commanders really struggled offensively, defensively. They played a little better, but Packers offense got going. Yeah, there's a lot of adjustments the Commanders have to make to come out in the second half. They definitely have to score coming out of halftime. They need a touchdown. They need a touchdown to stay in this game. I was not a fan of their clock management. Don't let those 10 seconds run off. Like, you got to treat this like it means something. All right. It's halftime. I'm going to take a break right now, and we will be back when the second half starts. All right, now we're back. We are back. Second half is about to start. Commanders. Yeah, did not necessarily. That ending sequence to the first half was not the best for both teams. To both miss field goals, but yeah, the Commanders definitely are. They need a touchdown here. I said that just before we went off. So hopefully some adjustments were made. And hopefully the Commanders come out play a better second half because their first half was not that great. Whoops, not ready. There we go. Now we're ready. And there's the kick. And there we go. Oh, Debo's going. Debo past the 50, gets it to the Packers 45. A great start to the second half for the Commanders. And that's what you needed. You needed a little spark. Let's see if they can keep this going. They're talking to Matt LaFleur, so I can't see anything right now. So it's 1st and 10. Ball at the past the Packers 45. It's actually like the 44. So great field position for Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Hand it off. Gets about a 5-6 yard gain. I'm going to say 5. And Tebow taking a breather. So 2nd and 6, it was only a 4 yard gain. Brown in motion, takes the snap. Why? Why did he throw it down? Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted. Also, the Commanders did not get a point. I guess Parsons was right there and I didn't see it. Yeah, he had Van Ness in his face, so that's why he threw it down quickly. I thought Tunzel had it, but he did not. So 3rd and 6, they got to get this here. You got great field position. You can't waste it. So they're 2 for 7 on 3rd downs. They got to get this 3rd down here. Jada making some adjustments, I guess. And there we go. Daniels takes snap, looking, sits there, throws it. Ertz catches it. It looked like a catch. Smells like a catch. It must be a catch. So 1st down, Commanders. Great response, or yeah, great drive so far. I don't know if it's a response. They're not responding to anything. Yeah, he had the linebacker coming. He sat there. That was a good pass by Jaden Daniels to kind of sit there and not let the pressure scare him off. He had Parsons. Ooh, he took a hit. So 1st and 10. Ball at the 31. Daniels takes the snap, cans it off. About a gain of like 2 or 3. So it'll probably be 2nd and 7. So here we go. 2nd and 6. Some substitutions. Some quick motion around. Ertz goes back to the edge. Samuel motion. Fake it. Quick pass to Debo. Debo tries to make a play here. Gets a decent gain. Gets about 3 more yards. So it'll be about a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Perfect football weather in Green Bay. That is very rare, I guess you could say. So yeah, 3rd and 3. They need a touchdown here. Ertz in motion. Some communication issues. You got to snap it. You got to snap it. They get it off just in time. Jaden Daniels is in trouble. Flag on the play, and he gets taken down, but there is a flag. It looks like it's going to be holding on the offense. And the penalties declined. Again, Micah Parsons is I still don't understand why Dallas traded him. It makes no sense. Like, my goodness, you really couldn't have worked it out? Ridiculous. All right, so Gay to try a field goal here, but it's a 52-yard attempt. I don't know how far. I think it was about the same distance to when he just missed it. Kick is up, and he missed it again. Oh, this is not going well for Washington at all. Like, there was no bend at it. Like, literally went straight at it. So it's still 14-3. The Commanders do not capitalize on the great field position that Deebo Samuel had got them. Not great at all. My Packs. Yeah, they are cooking right now. That's for sure. Yeah, another doink. Another doink. It's not great. It's not great for the Commanders right now. They are struggle city at the moment, even with great field position. Like, that was a terribly executed drive there. I mean, to get in those third down situations, and yeah, they're not playing well right now at all. But that Packers are Michael Parsons just changes things, man. The Packers are a problem. Who all do they get? Who all do the Packers play this year? I haven't actually looked at the Packers schedule. Let's see. The Packers, they got the Browns next week. That's going to be a win. They got the Cowboys. They're going to beat the Cowboys. Michael Parsons is going to get like 3 sacks in that game. I guarantee it. Got the Bengals. The Bengals offensive line is no good. Got the Cardinals. Not an impressive team. Yeah, Cowboys week 4. Yep. Nice little revenge game for Michael Parsons. I'm expecting a really big game that night. Like, I'm expecting a big game for Michael Parsons that night. He's going to come out motivated, which is why the trade is even worse, because it's like you traded him to a team you play in a month when they traded him. Jerry Jones is old and senile and really needs to give up control of the team, because he's just, how do you give up Michael Parsons for 2 first-round draft picks that are going to be late first-round draft picks? It's Got the Steelers after that. That's going to be a win. Got the Panthers after that. Oh, there's the game. There's the game. November 10th, Packers-Eagles. That's going to be the matchup that I'm excited to see. I'm super excited to see that now, because then we're going to really see who the best team in the NFC is. All right, Love takes the snap, looks under pressure. Beautiful pass to, I couldn't tell who it was. Musgrave. I couldn't tell who it was for a second. Musgrave. That will be the NFC Championship. Yeah, it very well could be. It very well could be, for sure. Yeah, this Commander secondary is really struggling. I was expecting a little bit of a better performance from the Commanders tonight, but they're just, I mean, there's levels. Ooh, quick. Yeah, I was expecting better from the Commanders tonight, but they still have the same issue. The secondary's not strong, and Jordan Love is throwing all over this team, carving them up. But yeah, I'm very excited to see. I mean, the Packers might be going in undefeated into that Eagles matchup, honestly. Kraft in motion. I don't think the Lions are going to be one of the final four. First down, Packers, by the way, give it to Jacobs. I don't think the Lions are going to be one of the final four. I think what we saw is that they're going to really struggle with the new coordinators. I mean, and also just their offensive line isn't as strong this season. I think the final, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be the Rams. I think replace the Rams with the Lions. And the Commanders have plenty of time to get going. They have a lot of new pieces here. And could anybody replace the Commanders for me? I mean, I don't know. The 49ers don't have Purdy for the next couple weeks. But I might throw the 49ers in there once Purdy comes back, but we'll see. All right, 3rd and 1. Yep, quick to Musgrave. Just nothing. Yeah, the Bucks. Oh, I think the Bucks actually might be in the Final Four for sure. Baker Mayfield looked great, and like the Bucks team, that Bucks team's going to be great, especially with that young receiver they got. Yeah, they're going to be pretty decent. Yeah, this secondary is not great tonight. Jacobs. Oh, there's a flag. There is a flag. Stop. Trying to get the freaking clock correct. I already got Evans and then obviously Godwin's going to be coming back at some point. It's 1st and 20 and another flag. False start on the offense. That's the thing. The Eagles, the Packers keep shooting themselves in the foot. There we go. Now we're leveled. Now we're leveled. So 1st and 25. Really hurting themselves here. There we go. Finds Kraft, and they pretty much get everything back on one play. God, this freaking Commanders defense is struggle city tonight. This is not a good showing. Luckily, it's week 2, so there's plenty of time for them to improve. But my goodness, they are just getting carved up by Jordan Love tonight. And Jordan Love looks, I mean, these past 2 weeks, he's looked sharp, man. He's looked really good. He's definitely taken his game to the next level. And again, I think he was injured for a majority of last season. Jacobs all the way gets it. I mean, they erased that 1st and 25 and 2 downs. That's crazy work. I mean, 1st and 25 for most teams, like that's it. Your drive is done. For the Packers, they got it in 2 plays. 1st and goal. I mean, golly, that's crazy. Jacobs in motion, Love looking. He was looking at Jacobs. He's looking around, just gonna throw it up and out of bounds and incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and goal. God, I mean, God, the Packers are just such a blessed franchise sometimes. You go from Favre to Rodgers to Love, and it looks like Love is going to be something good. Even though he had kind of a up and down year last year, again, I still think it was because he was injured from that first game, and I don't think he ever fully recovered from that. Jacobs in motion. Love takes a snap, hands it to Jacobs. Jacobs bounces in, gets close, is still fighting, and he's not going to get necessarily that close, but it'll be 3rd and goal. So let's see what LaFleur has drawn up here. $43 first-round QBs drafted, 0 starts as a rookie. Jordan Love and J.J. McCarthy. Interesting. Rodgers. 5 seconds left on the play clock. He's got to snap it. He's up. That was a delay of game if I've ever seen one. He got lucky there that they didn't call it. Love throws it out of bounds, and surprisingly, the Commanders defense actually makes a stop here. Now, are they going to go for it? No, they're going to go for the field goal. He jumped up. Hey! Nobody caught it, though. All right, so a 22-yard field goal attempt. He shouldn't miss this. McManus, kick is up, and it slides in, but it's good. So it's a 17-3 game for the Packers. The score doesn't look it, but the Packers are dominating this game. And yeah, honestly, the Packers should have way more points. Like LaFleur was right. They should have way more points than this. And they've really shot themselves in the foot, on some of these drives. They almost did on this drive. I mean, 1st and 25, and then they, completely erased that in 2 plays, but then completely, they stagnate. They just couldn't, there's 2 bad play or not, whatever. It was 2 no effect plays on 2nd and 3rd down, where Jordan Love basically threw it away twice. So to go for the field goal, 17-3, 6:39 left in the 3rd quarter. And just things are not necessarily looking the best for the Commanders right now. But yeah, going through the Packers schedule, they got a lot of favorable matchups right now. Like I said, they got the Browns next week. That's going to be a win. They got the Cowboys after that. That's going to be a win just because Micah Parsons is going to get 4 or 5 sacks on Dak Prescott. They got the Bengals after that, and the Bengals offensive line is not great. They're going to be hitting Joe Burrow all night, and that Cincinnati defense sucks. They got the Cardinals after that. That should be a win. Although the Cardinals-Packers games are always weird, but they should realistically win that one. You got Steelers and old Aaron Rodgers back there. That might be a little bit of a challenge, but I still think the Packers should win that one. Got the Panthers. That's an easy win. Their biggest test coming up after what this was supposed to be an early, I mean, the first two games were supposedly early tests, and they've been passing them with flying colors. But they got the Super Bowl champs. They got the Eagles, and I think and they got the Eagles at home, like in Lambeau. So like, which is that's even better for them. That puts them even more favorable in my book to possibly win that. Then you got the Giants. That should be a win. The Vikings matchup might be tough. The second Lions game, we'll see where the Lions are, and they might be wanting to get their lick back from that butt kicking. Bears shouldn't be a problem. I don't think the Broncos are going to be a problem. McManus kicks it off. Debo takes it. Let's see if he can get another great gain. He does not. He gets to just the 27. Oh, gosh. They play the Bears like twice in 3 weeks. That's crazy. I don't like when the NFL does that. Like, spread the game out a little bit. Anyways, the Ravens game is going to be fun. That'll be interesting to see as well. And then they end the season against the Vikings. So, yeah, man, I think the Packers are poised to have a really strong season. I mean, I can only see like maybe 2 or 3 games that are gonna be tough, which is Eagles, Ravens for sure. All right, so Jaden needs to get something going here. Takes a snap, looks around, standing, and is under pressure. Gets it to not Ertz. I'm sorry. Thought it was Ertz, but it's not Ertz. Nothing more motivating than when you find out that people you love don't truly believe in you and they thought less of you. Yeah, big mistake by Jerry Jones. And he's going to pay for it big time. What an absolute stooge. Absolute old stooge. Second down and 3. Oh, blew it up immediately. Eckler got nothing on that one. I'm way behind. Oh, better drop that down to and nothing there. Another 3. It's just not happening. It's just not happening for the Commanders tonight. It really isn't. And it's disappointing because this was supposed to be a good measuring stick game for the Commanders. And they're just not. This offense is not getting going despite all the weapons they have. So, yeah, you play this game also? We got spam commenters. It's funny. We made baby, we made it. Oh, bad decision there, but I guess with the oh, there's a flag. Oh, that's gonna push him back even more. So 5:04 left in the third quarter. Is that at 4? Yeah, 5:04 left in the third quarter. Not a great showing for the Commanders at all so far. They can't get anything going offensively. They can't get into the end zone. It's just not, it's just not happening tonight, unfortunately. I think that the Commanders just don't have it tonight. And it is a short week. It's week 2. They'll get it going. They'll learn from this game. Again, it's a good measuring stick game to kind of see where you're at against one of the best teams in the kind of want to move that over a little bit. Looks a little off. There we go. Yeah, it was just not a great showing by the Commanders. Sorry, I got distracted. Just not a great showing by them. It was, but I think they will learn from this. They will get going. But I think this should definitely tamper down some of the expectations on the Commanders this season. I still think that they're a very competitive team. They had that improbable run last year, but you can this is kind of showing where they kind of are on the hierarchy of the NFC, and they're definitely not up there with Philly and Green Bay yet. They still have some work to do. That secondary needs to get better. Cliff Kingsbury's got to get better with these play calls. The offensive line needs to get a little better cohesion. So hopefully they'll make these adjustments. And I think Dan Quinn will get them ready to go, because Dan Quinn is actually like a really solid coach. Tucker Kraft, who has been killing it tonight. He's been killing it tonight. Doing a great job. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Packers at their 8-yard line. Nah, pretty much at the 9. Trying to get them to jump. Man in motion. Jordan Love takes it, gives it to Jacobs. Blown up immediately by Bobby Wagner. Yeah, that is true. This is their 3rd drive to start in their 10-yard line. Ooh, a blood moon? It's a waning gibbous. I think it is waning gibbous. I don't remember what the moon is called. Anyways, back to the game. Jacobs takes it from Love and is immediately blown up again. So it'll be about a 3rd and 8. They're really talking about the moon right now. God, it's such a beautiful stadium. Lambeau is so beautiful. I need to go one year. One year I have to go. I may not be a Packers fan, but I just got to experience it one year. Wicks in motion. Love under intense pressure, and he throws it. It doesn't reach the line of scrimmage, but Kraft was in the area, so it's not going to be an intentional grounding. That was great defense there by the Commanders. So they're hanging around. They're still in the game. So it's still possible for them to win. They just have to show something offensively here. They got to figure something out. Jaden Daniels has to get going, because so far it's just been nothing, man. It's not been great. They should get decent field position from this punt, hopefully. Yeah, that's the thing, is they're hanging in there. They're hanging in there. So that might be problematic for Green Bay. We saw what this happened before, where a team hangs in there. Oh, wow, what a hit. Down to the 50. So the Commanders are hanging in there. I mean, a touchdown. It's only a 14. It's only a 2-touchdown game, and we have plenty of football. There's 3:29 left in the third quarter. They get a touchdown here before the third quarter ends. We're off to the races. But they need a touchdown. How does this look? I've always wondered. Oh, interesting. I have it built to be in there. I don't need it there. Again, we will be live again Saturday night at around 11 p.m. for the Canelo Crawford boxing fight live on Netflix. Yeah, so if you guys want to have a watch along for that, you guys can join in. I'll be here. We're only doing it for that. We're not doing it for any of the other fights on the undercard. The card technically starts at 8 o'clock, but it's looking like Canelo and Crawford aren't going to be walking out to the ring until around 11. So, but it's one of the biggest boxing fights of this century, basically. And, you know, Canelo fights don't normally disappoint. So definitely will be watching that. So I was at Chase Sapphire Lounge and I saw Booger on to the fight. Gotta schedule that. In all honesty. And I was like, oh, this is really special. I couldn't figure out why, right? There's the bun, there's the sauce, the blend of the just waiting for the game to get back on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what other matchups we got. 49ers Saints is going to be interesting this week, considering that there's going to be no Brock Purdy. Who is the 49ers backup quarterback? 49ers depth chart. Oh, yeah, it's Mac Jones. Duh. It's Mac Jones. So Mac Jones is going to be starting for the next like 2 or 3 weeks for the 49ers since Purdy's going to be out. Ugh, Micah Parsons, man. It's still bad. How is he a Packer? How is he a Packer? Anyways, Daniels takes the snap, looking long, gets it to Noah Brown, and it's incomplete. Great coverage. Noah Brown again is. Why are we still relying on this guy? He did. All right, 2nd and 10. Daniels takes a snap again. He's looking. Quick pass to Ertz. Ertz fights for it, and he's going to get close, but he's going to be about 1 yard or 2 short from the first down. So it'll be about 3rd and 2 is what I'm going to say. 3rd and 1. Eckler in the backfield with Jaden Daniels. Lambo's coming alive. 3rd and 1, quick snap. Jaden Daniels gives it to Eckler. Austin Eckler fighting. He gets close. I believe he got it. They're saying he's maybe a little bit short. Are they going to do the... So it'll be 4th down. I'm going for it. But I wouldn't be going in the shotgun right now. I would be just quick QB sneak or something like that. This is I don't like this call. I don't like this play call at all. 4th and inches. Give it to Eckler, and he fights for it, and he gets it. 1st down, Commanders. That was dicey right there. Yeah, the Packers were back there. They got to him early, but Eckler fought for it. So 1st and 10, Daniels takes the snap, looking. They're shooting everybody down the field. He's under pressure, and he gets sacked and basically loses the 10 yards that they just gained. Gary. They even tried to chip him, and it still didn't work. Connerly was terrible on that one. He didn't even do anything. He might as well just stood in place. So 2nd and 18. Daniels takes it, looking long, throws, finds Ertz. Ertz, the security blanket for Jaden Daniels. So you got 55 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 7. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't go for a field goal. Like you got to go for it. So just try to get something positive here. Daniels takes the snap. He's looking, scanning, throws it up. No, nothing there. It's 4th and 7. Can you really go for it here? And they are. They're going to go for it. See, what I think is if you knew you were going for it, run a play just to get you closer. You know, don't shoot yourself in the, like, you got to get at least some yardage to try to make this 4th down possible. 4th and 7, this is going to be tough. Daniels takes the snap, looks around under pressure, finds Ertz, but Ertz is short, but there is a flag on the play. So it could be pass interference or illegal contact. Oh, never mind. Holding on defense. And an automatic 1st down. So the Commanders are saved because that was short. So 1st and 10. McCaffrey in motion. Jaden Daniels takes the snap. It looks like a designed run. He's under intense pressure. There's nothing there. Just go out of bounds. And that'll end the 3rd quarter with the Commanders still struggling offensively, yet they're getting plenty of opportunities, and they're only down by 14. Yeah, they are really struggling in this game. Like, they've gotten some very good calls. Like these aren't questionable, penalties or anything, but like you can't leave it to that. That 4th down play was like clearly short, and they got lucky that there was a hold that gave them an automatic 1st down. But I mean, to run a quarter, like, I don't know if that was going to be a design quarterback run, but it wasn't good. Like it's just Cliff is really struggling to call this game right now, and he's got to figure this out because you need points here. You need it like desperately if you want to win. Again, the Commanders are hanging around, so they're not out of it. A touchdown, they're right back in this game. They're only down by 2 touchdowns. You get a touchdown, you're down by 7. And the defense has shown they can make a stop, even though the Commanders the Packers are usually carving them up. And the reason why they're getting stopped is because they shoot themselves in the foot. But on that last Packers drive, like that was all the Commanders' defense right there. So it's not as if the Commanders' defense can't make the stop. It's just the likelihood of them doing it right now is it's 250. It's too much in the air, honestly. So they got a lot to figure out. Ooh, they had their face off. It's intense. Mike says, thanks, Jerry. Oh, man. Oh, man. I guess this last quarter, it'll be interesting to see how this last quarter goes. To see how, if the Commanders can somehow sneak out with the win, even though they really haven't earned it or they haven't like deserved it all night. The Packers have been fantastic so far. So fourth quarter, 2nd and 10. Daniels takes the snap under immediate pressure from Micah Parsons, and he doesn't see the guy. What a low hit. And Micah Parsons, is just making the impact plays. That's what he does. Like, look, this right tackle was terrible for the Commanders. He's so bad. He's just getting beat left and right. That's where the pressure is coming from. So it'll be 3rd and 9. And a timeout by the Commanders, which is going to be costly because, especially with them being down, might not be the best. What's up, big guy? My dog is ridiculous. He's the star. He's the star of the show. So 3rd and 9. Commanders just burned a timeout. I don't really know why they burned a timeout, but they did. So 39. Micah Parsons out there. It's a little bleeding off sides. Pushes through, gets it to McLaurin, and he gets the first down. Great play. Yeah, the ball's got to get out quickly because once again, whatever the freaking right tackle's name is just getting freaking killed. Daniels takes it. Little spin around move. Looking around. Has time. Gets it to Ertz. Ertz cuts it back in. Ertz is going to get there. Ertz is going to score. I think he got in. Touchdown Commanders finally. And the Commanders back in this game. That was a beautifully executed play there. He had to fight for it, but he got in. So finally, a score by the Commanders. They got to get this extra point, though. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Commanders back in at 17-10. Can they escape Green Bay with the victory? Can they do what the Buffalo Bills basically did? Maybe not as in dramatic fashion, but, steal a win from the jaws of defeat, basically. So that was good. That there was something there. So let's see if they can make a stop and tie the game. I really don't know why my camera does that. Looking it up, seeing why it does it.
Sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $6.99. Ever since we told Jason Kelsey about NFL Sunday Ticket month to month, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket month to month. Now join and cancel anytime.
No, I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some gravy to be had. You know, I always seem to get primo parking. But you don't have to be a VIP.
Interesting. Sorry, I was reading something. Just trying to figure some stuff out. We're still trying to figure out the whole setup. And we keep having this issue with the camera where it like shuts off and freeze, like shuts off and shuts on, and then like makes me freeze on the screen. So I'm trying to figure out how to get that all situated. All right, yep, 13:43 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, isn't that going to be like the first game? Is that going to be the first game they're wearing their like special uniforms? Because honestly, the Bills have a clean rivalries uniform. Robin Wright, aka Claire Underwood, is in that show, so I might have to check it out. 17-10, Gay kicks it off, and they will just knee it down and take it at the 35-yard line. Oh, hello. Stop going. My clock needs to stop. It's a whiteout. Al Michael's not impressed by the shirtless fan, even though it's 64 degrees. It's one thing to do it in 4-degree weather. All right, 1st and 10, the Packers looking to respond here. Love takes it, looks, throws, Caswick's open. Lattimore again could not make the stop, and he takes a seat right next to Terry McLaurin. Lattimore just does not have it anymore, man. He makes a play here and there, but man, is he getting beat constantly. So another 1st and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line. Fakes it under immediate pressure. And yeah, there's a flag. It's freaking Lattimore. Lattimore is really a liability right now. It's kind of ridiculous. Dude, what the heck? He's struggle city tonight. He's struggle city. The Commanders might need to think about making. Look, they keep putting him in motion, and he keeps giving him such a big cushion. Love takes it, looks, goes long. Oh, no flags. Yep, Dobbs was the intended receiver. That was much better. Whoa. Wicks in motion. Gives it to Jacobs. Jacobs gets around. Is he going to get it? No. So they're going to have a crucial third down here. I mean, he's not. He's not the same guy that he used to be. I literally just turned. If you guys saw when Kirby just came on, told him the same thing. Lattimore's just not that guy anymore. They got to get a stop here. 3rd and 6. Here they come. They bring it in. They got some pressure on him, pushing him out. And Kraft gets the first down. But there is a flag. It looks like Herbstreit just said another defensive hold. Yep, illegal contact. Love gives it to Jacobs, and not much going there. But this Commanders defense is struggling to get a stop here. I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot with some of these penalties. And yet they're still only down by 7. Which is crazy because like they've been getting their butts kicked all night. Little trickery. Oh, what the heck just happened there? He just fell. It slipped. Falls at about the 19-yard line is where he was touched. So they're giving it to him there. Well, the other thing is they came in like very late. So like we didn't even see like the setup here. Oh, and that was a pretty good run. And then slips. 1st and 10 at the 18. Quick pass, jet sweep. Golden gets about 8. Packers score here. I think it's pretty much done. I don't think the Commanders are gonna. I mean, it's already tough for them as it is. They needed a stop here to kind of get back in the game, and it looks like the Packers are going to score again. Gives it to Jacobs again, gets the first down. I don't know what his deal is. He's very active right now. First and goal. Fakes it, gets it up. Kraft open. Touchdown, Packers. And a Lambeau leap. And I think that just about does it. That was not a great defensive showing for the Commanders. Yeah, man, the Packers are legit, I think. And I think the Commanders are gonna. I think the Commanders will learn from this. I do. Kick is up and it is good, so it'll be 24-10. Packers. Commanders are on the ropes. About 9:05 left in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 8:57. My bad. My clock is off, as per usual.
I checked Allstate first, saved hundreds on my car insurance.
Yep, 8:57 left. Tough showing for the Commanders. Was hoping that they'd have a better showing here tonight, and that this game was going to be a little more exciting, and they got a little interesting there with that touchdown. But let's be honest, the Packers have been dominating this game from the word go. So, a lot that the Commanders are going to have to reflect on. Luckily, they have pretty much a mini bye at this point, with them playing on Thursday. So they have plenty of time to get back on track. And it's just one loss. Yeah, it was not a great showing. Kirby just texted the group chat that it was a terrible showing. It was a terrible showing by the Commanders tonight. And I think the game is essentially over at this point. But we said the same thing for Bills Ravens, and then ultimately there was that epic comeback by the Bills, who erased the 15-point lead in less than 3 minutes. But there is no Josh Allen. Jaden Daniels isn't there yet, so I don't foresee the Commanders mounting a comeback. They just haven't shown anything tonight, because at least the Bills were showing that they could score here and there against the Ravens. And obviously Josh Allen is Josh Allen. He's one of those quarterbacks that can will a team to win. Like he'll drag you to a win kicking and screaming. Jaden Daniels isn't there yet. I could be wrong though. I could be very wrong. He could prove me wrong here. You have 8:57 left. You have far more time than Josh Allen did to get rid of a 14-point deficit. But again, what has to happen? They got to score it quickly, got to get a stop, and you got to score again. And I don't know if they can do that, because they've shown that they are really struggling just to get a first down. All right, McManus to kick off. There it is. And it'll go out it'll go out the back of the end zone. So they'll get the ball at the 35. Oof. All right, let's see what the Commanders' offense can do. Can they get a quick score here? They're at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Daniels alone in the backfield. Got Lane in motion. Takes the snap. Looks. He's under pressure. Makes a little move. There he goes. Takes off, but he only gets about a 2-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd down and either 7 or 8. Second and 9, they're saying you only got a yard. That's crazy work. It looks like he got 2 yards. Daniels takes it. Little QB or halfback draw, and Eckler got nothing. What is this play calling? Why are we running a draw play? You guys are down 14. That was awful play calling right there. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have all these weapons, you have all these guys. Let them try to go make a play. Why are we doing a running back draw play? That's stupid. Daniels takes it, looks, and it's batted down. It's batted down. 4th and 4. It's 4 down territory at this point. I mean, this is for the game. They don't make this. I mean, it's done. We're ending the stream early. Because at this point, it's just not going to happen. And honestly, I kind of got to get to bed. Samuel motion. Daniels looks, throws, incomplete, and that will about do it because at this point, the Packers are on field goal range and the Commanders just don't have it. Yeah. Yep. Well, there's still plenty of game left, but it's just not looking like it's going to work out for the Commanders. And honestly, I got to feed that guy. And I got work in the morning, so I do have to kind of get off of here. If this is a more exciting game, I would have stayed on and powered through. But this game is it's been the Packers' domination, honestly. The Commanders don't really have it tonight. They got a lot to learn. They got a lot to fix. They got a lot of adjustments to be made. And this at least shows them where they kind of are. They're not there yet. And they got to make some changes, especially on the defense. And Cliff Kingsbury's got to call a better game. And that offensive line still needs some work. I mean, that right tackle position is awful. That dude's getting beat all night. So, all right, with that, honestly, I'm going to hop off of here, even though there's still like 7 minutes left in the game. But honestly, that was game right there. I think it's done. And hey, if there's an epic comeback and we miss it, it is what it is. But we will be back Saturday night for Canelo versus Crawford. Join us then. It's going to be a fun night. Canelo fights never disappoint, and this fight should be an absolute banger. We'll be on pretty late, I imagine, because the fight card starts at 8, but it ends at about 11. Or not, or the main event's not going to start until like 11 o'clock. So we'll probably be on about around there. We'll probably schedule it for 11, but like it'll be fluid. The start time of that stream is fluid because we're only doing the main event. We're not doing the rest of the card because I don't know anything more about any of the other fighters that are fighting. And honestly, boxing events are built that way where it's mostly about the main event. It's not about the undercard at all. So yeah, we're going to hop off of here. You guys have a great night. And I will see you guys on Saturday night for Canelo Crawford. Peace.